Hello, welcome to today's video. Today is just going to be a chatting video. I've received a couple comments, several messages telling me that you'd like to learn more about me and you wouldn't mind just a video of me talking so you can get to know me. I hope you don't mind. I'm going to drink some water while I'm doing this though. There, sorry. I actually just finished recording another video, so my mouth and my throat are kind of dry. So, alright, let's get into this. As you know, I'm the Dragon Whisperer. And well, that's really as much as I can get out of that. But let's go over a little more about me. So let's see. My real name's Joseph, or Joe. I'm also known as Draken or Draken Drains. I'm a Twitch streamer. I'm an affiliate. I've also got a gaming channel here on YouTube, which has mostly become streams from Twitch copied over and edited, as well as retro games. I've been an avid gamer since I was about 5 years old. I'm 30 now. I'm from Canada, but you'll rarely see me, no matter how cold it gets, wearing pants, because my legs are usually pretty warm. My body temperature runs a bit higher than other people because I also have Tourette's. I've got an acute physical form of Tourette's, so my body's constantly shaking. Usually if I'm focused on something, it's not bad. If I get overtired and overheated, I do tend to twitch. But that's usually not an issue. An issue, sorry. And there's that. I've just completely stopped functioning a few times when I'm having one of my episodes, I guess we could call it. And so that's why I don't wear pants, I guess, in a nutshell. I started doing ASMR because my wife, Ashley, needed help sleeping, and she'd already watched so many other ASMR videos that they had just stopped doing it for her, you know? So I started making her little videos. You're not going to see any of those, but after a while, we decided to start a YouTube channel for ASMR videos. Apparently it got really good for her. She can't even get through a video now without falling asleep, so that's, I guess, good. I've also got 2 kids. They go, they're 12 and 9. My son, who's 12, he goes by the online alias, or I guess you could call it an online alias, but whenever I stream with him or we just play a game, he goes by Dragon Crawler 28, And my daughter, she goes by Tubby Cat, which is really a reference to one of our two cats who is extremely corpulent. It's mainly fur, but we like to pick on her about it. Picking on her, she'll come over to you so you can start petting her. She'll we get to a point where we like tap her head a few times, and while her head starts bobbing, she starts smiling like a goof. Kind of like that. Actually, kind of exactly like that. And my other cat, her name is Mara Jade. She seems to think she's a human. She's constantly staring at us, and she likes to people watch. And yeah, so that's that portion in a nutshell. Let's see what else. Let's see. I'm Ukrainian, which I'm quite proud of. I thoroughly enjoy my heritage as far as that goes. I may not know how to make the majority of our foods, but my pierogies, which are a family recipe, have actually stopped people from buying store-bought pierogies. So that's cool. I've actually got one friend who looks forward to coming over for Thanksgiving, specifically because he can, he knows he's gonna get some pierogies that way. Okay. Let's see what else about me. I also extremely enjoy reading. And as my bookstore roleplay indicates, I'm a particular fan of the fantasy genre. As far as favorite book, that's really hard to say. I guess in the fantasy genre, I'd have to go with the Dragonlance Chronicles. If I were going with an adventure, I'd go with the Three Musketeers. Let's see, horror, Bram Stoker's Dracula, hands down. Anything by Shakespeare. I know that doesn't technically count as a book, but I've got the complete works of Shakespeare on my Kindle, so I'm going to count it as a book. Let's see, comedy. I don't think I've read many comedies, comedy books. Yeah, I guess as in general, I stick with horror, fantasy, and adventure. I've got a couple thriller books, suspense books, anything in those, anything that makes me think I enjoy, and so there's that. If anyone has any suggestions for books for me to read, feel free to post them in the comments below. I'd love to hear about it. And if I haven't read it, I'll look it up. Just give me a short blurb about what the book's about, just so I know. Give me a summary, so I know if I'll generally from the summary or a blurb, I'll know if I'm going to enjoy a book. Plus, that way I don't end up looking up the wrong book. We all know that happens. And don't try to tell me it doesn't. Don't try to tell me it's never happened to you. I know it's happened to you. It's happened to me. It's happened to the guy down the street. It's happened to everybody. We've looked up a book. That was that. I've read all but the 6th book of Harry Potter. I was one of the many victims of, borrowing the Half-Blood Prince from somebody, getting halfway through the first chapter, and then being told how much it sucked that Dumbledore died at the end. So that was that. Let's see, The Hobbit, Lord of the Rings, read those. I'm a quarter of the way through the 2nd book of the Song of Ice and Fire. I thoroughly enjoyed A Game of Thrones, so, can't wait to see where the 2nd book goes. And I know it's going to be, it's just like the show, because the show's based on the book, but I'm one of those, the book's always so much better than the show or the movie. I'm kind of tied right now with Game of Thrones, because visually, Game of Thrones, the show is fantastic. The acting is fantastic, and who doesn't love Peter Dinklage? But the books have so much more information in them that that wasn't in the book, and don't know what to do with my hands. I'd like to start reading in ASMR as well. So, if there are any books you'd like to just sit back and listen to me read, feel free to comment those below as well. I was going to start finally trying to read Twilight. I was going to read that in ASMR as well, so that would be a good place for me to start, I suppose. Unless somebody has something else they'd like me to read, because realistically I've been putting off reading Twilight for years. So yeah, I wouldn't mind even doing some Shakespeare readings, but problem with that is you have to be super dramatic, and there's not a lot of actually descriptive context as for who's speaking and what's going on and everything. So maybe not with that. And let's see what else. I'm also planning to start doing ASMR game reviews. I'm a reviewer with Shogun Studios, and it's getting, right now it's been mainly written reviews, but we want to step out into sorry, my cat is meow. We want to start doing our video reviews as well, and I had suggested to the head of the studio that I could start doing soft-spoken ASMR reviews, and he was all for it, so stay tuned for those in the near future as well. I feel it would be interesting, he feels it would be interesting, and other members of the studio also feel it would be interesting. So here's hoping it's interesting, right? Let's see. I'm also planning to do a trigger word video. It was suggested in a comment that someone would like to see me do just a video of trigger words. So if you have any trigger words you'd like to see in specific, feel free to comment those below as well. As well? Yeah, as well. And speaking of comments, I'm also planning to do a soft-spoken comment video in the near future. So, the more comments come in, the longer the video will be. And you could be featured in the video. And feel free to ask questions as well. Because any questions asked in the comments, I will be answering to the best of my abilities. We don't always have an answer, but I will do my best to answer them. Sorry, I keep looking over here. I'm just watching to make sure the video is still recording. I talked for about 20 minutes earlier before I looked over and realized it had stopped recording. My cat walked across it, so that might... Okay. Sorry, I wanted to move my mic. If I do a blooper video, I think that's going to be in it too. My wife likes peacocks. She's actually very into peacocks. She has a peacock tattoo. It's gonna be going all the way down her arm. It's almost finished. She just needs to add more color to it. So I got a couple colors in there. It's completely custom, so don't even try to copy it. I have 2 tattoos. I've got Always here. My wife has kind of a matching one. Hers says After All This Time, and it's right over her heart. I also have a Super Mario mushroom on my left calf. Okay, I'm not going to be showing the mushroom in this video because the area I'm currently in is entirely too compact. It would be counterproductive. I'd have to get up, move everything. It would make a ton of noise, which would be, again, counterproductive to the relaxation portion of this. However, in my hand, I'm planning to edit a picture of my tattoo into the video, if you would like to see it. Also, I'll be posting it most likely onto the Dragon Whisperer ASMR Instagram page, so you could also check it out there. So those are my 2 tattoos. Sorry that the video got weird there. My recording device cut out, so I'm gonna have to edit a lot together just to make up for that. In high school, I ended up in my last year majoring in computer graphics, computer art, video editing, stuff like that, photo manipulation. So I've got a fair amount of specialization in those areas, particularly the photo manipulation and video editing. All my videos I edit myself right now, so that's why that's part of the reason it takes so long for the videos to upload, is because I've not only gotta have time to edit, I've gotta have time to record too. And right now I'm working 60 plus hours a week. My water's empty. that makes me sad. Anyway, 60 plus hours a week, but on top of that, I've also got um, family responsibilities. Um, you know, uh, I'm a dance dad. Uh, well, let me tell you something about that, okay? Um, my daughter, she likes dancing. She's in a few different dance styles, uh, but my son's the one who really likes dancing. Um, he's not. Well, he's on a junior competitive team. We're hoping next year for him to be on a full competition team. Um, right now, he's a performance dancer, as well as several classes. He's in jazz, hip hop, tap, ballet, Chit-Chat, which is advanced form of ballet, musical theater, lyrical, uh, pretty much anything that's available to him, he's in. And that takes up a lot of time as well. Let's see, he dances Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, some Sundays, due to the performance team. He does dance occasionally on Wednesdays, and my daughter dances on Wednesdays. So, the only available day of the week is Saturday, and I work Saturdays as well. I work Monday through Saturday. Sunday's my only day off, and as I stated, we have performances on Sundays. We go to retirement homes and various events around our county, like breakfast with Santa Claus. We go to a tree lighting ceremony, stuff like that, and the kids perform. And it's great. Great for them. They get to perform for people that they're not able to get out for entertainment. A lot of them, it's really like the highlight for them. It's great seeing the smiles on their faces, watching them dance along and tap their feet along to the music, and they just enjoy themselves, and it's good for the kids to see that they're putting a smile on people's faces. Now, being a dance parent is nothing like TV makes it look. It's not always, well, my child is better than yours. Your child is dirt because our children don't get along. A lot of it is, like, the kids, for the most part, get along. And so do the parents. With the performance group, we all help out in our own ways. For example, we have the costume committee, social committee. I'm leading the media committee, so I edit the videos and make the music. I actually mix the music for the big end of year performance video that we put together. My wife, she collects the pictures and videos throughout the year to make the video. So that's always fun. Last year I also made the programs and tickets and everything as well. So yeah, so it is a lot of cooperation, but among us, we all help each other, stuff like that. Let's see. Oh, I actually earlier tonight recorded a soft voice singing video. Um, so I'm gonna be editing that soon. Hopefully that turns out nice. I might not even have to edit it. It might be able to be like a one take thing. Hoping piece some stuff together for that, and hey, I'm hoping it does well. I'm hoping you guys enjoy it as well. And another another plug to comment. Feel free to comment any songs below that you might enjoy hearing in a soft-spoken ASMR manner, because that could be an interesting thing to do as well. Let's see, what else is there? I've been singing since I was a little kid. This was actually my first time trying to sing softly, like super softly. Like I've so could be good, could be bad, could be neutral. I mean, in the end, if it helps you guys relax, that's what matters. I want you all to be able to relax to the sound of my voice. So, I'm also gonna open it up to if there are any other like role plays or anything you'd like to see. You can comment those down below. And let's see what else is there. Oh, I've been playing Dungeons and Dragons since I was 15. I play the 3.5 edition, as I've stated in my other videos, and I like I like Dungeons and Dragons. It's a great way to get away from reality. Um, if you can imagine it, you can usually do it. There's usually a way to do it, and it's fun. While I don't know why I put my arm there. It's fun to imagine it while you're playing, like what's going on, visualize it in your head, um, and it's a good challenge because you never know what's going to be coming up. Um, it doesn't have the same level of that video games do, where most video games, yeah, you can replay it, but it's going to be the same stuff over and over and over again. So once you've pretty much mastered it, there's nowhere to go. But with Dungeons and Dragons, like I said, I've been playing since I was 15. Still haven't fully mastered the game. There is no mastering the game because there's always something around the corner. The dungeon master, the one who's running the game, can always make a new challenge that will be completely unexpected and won't follow the the, the pattern, I guess, is what I wanna say. So there's that, and I think I think that's where I'm gonna end it today for this video, because it's now 10 after 1 in the morning. I gotta be up for around 10, so I'm gonna unwind and get some sleep. I think I'm gonna do another one of these too. Another get to know me in the future. So once again, comment down below anything you'd like to see in the future video. Like anything else you'd like to know about me, stuff like that. I'll put in a little disclaimer right here. I'm not gonna give you my social insurance number or phone number or anything like that. But you're more than welcome to follow me on Instagram at the Dragon Whisper ASMR or at Drake and Drains. And Snapchat as well. Again, Drake and Drains on there. I'm not the most active on Snapchat, but I think that's just because I don't have many people on this one yet. I'm mainly using it at the moment for filters for Instagram. And yeah, I think that's it for now. So, I'm gonna end the video there. Thank you all for joining me. Thank you all for listening. I hope the sound of my voice has helped you relax. I hope you've enjoyed getting to know a bit more about me, and have a relaxing day. Thank you. Goodbye.